All right, well, we are hoping and praying for an improvement in our weather fortunes because joining us this morning are a couple of fellow pollinator nerds like me. You can see they even brought me appropriate headgear. Joining us this morning, two of the organizers of the upcoming Flutter Fest, Martha Wheeler, she's been on the show before with us, and Sydney Stock, thanks so much for joining us.
Of course.
So you got us all kinds of goodies here. These are pretty critical in getting people educated about the importance of our little pollinator friends. What's going on with this stuff?
Well, we have two events coming up this week. On Thursday, we're having, pardon me, Dr. Doug Tallamy, who is a conservationist, restorationist, New York Times best-selling author, who is coming to tell us about things that we as individuals and members of the community can do to improve the health of our environment.
Wonderful.
He's been on the forefront of the native plant movement for decades, and so we are just so incredibly fortunate and thrilled to have him come see us on Thursday at MSUM at room 104 in Langseth Hall.
Okay.
7 o'clock. Entirely free and very inspiring and positive.
Talk to me a little bit about these native plants that we're looking at here. I think a lot of people who spend their energy cultivating the beautiful peonies and the lilacs and all of the big showy horticultural gems here in the upper Midwest forget that native plants can be just as gorgeous, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm sure that a lot of people are familiar with this plant. It is frequently called butterfly weed, and it is a beautiful milkweed. It gets quite tall and has beautiful showy orange blossoms. It's one of the milkweeds that supports monarch butterflies, for example. And I have discovered really hundreds of species of native plants, including grasses. This one is called blue grama. Grama, not two M's.
Okay.
And they look so beautiful. The grasses and the flowers intertwined. They support each other, and they're gorgeous. And the really crucial, important insects love them.
Okay.
The great thing about native plants is that they're like native to where we live right now. So they last a lot longer. They're more pest resistant. You know, they'll withstand all of the different types of weather that we have in the prairie and things like that. And the insects know them and love them.
Right.
And they've co-evolved. The plants and the insects have co-evolved.
Wow.
Also other pollinators like bats and things like that.
Gotta love those guys.
Yeah, so they're interdependent.
And if you're looking to come out, maybe you can't make the Thursday event, but you want to check out Flutter Fest, because there's a lot of activities that are family friendly. Tell me about what you can find there.
Yeah. So at Flutter Fest on Tuesday up north in Moorhead at M.B. Johnson Park, we will be having a family-friendly event that's completely free. We'll have lots of different resources available, so you can actually buy the native plants there. We'll have some for sale. We'll also be doing a live demonstration of planting.
Okay.
So United Prairie Foundation is a really great friend of ours. They do a lot of native plantings around the Fargo-Moorhead area. So they'll be there with us planting a bunch of these. We call them plugs. They're teeny tiny little native versions of these guys. And so people can actually watch and see how it's done. We will have a story time reading. I'll be doing that. We'll be reading about bees. There'll be face painting. There'll be a costume parade.
Oh, wow.
So if you have your very own butterfly antennas,
Right.
Martha will have her butterfly wings on. I'll have some bee antennas. We'll have a little parade. There'll be, food, drinks, things like that, music.
And we're giving away things. We are giving away native plants.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
We have hundreds of native plants to give away.
Fantastic.
And we have mosquito buckets of doom.
Oh, great. That will come in handy with all the rain we're supposed to get. Okay, fantastic. Sydney and Martha, thanks so much for being here. I could talk about this for the rest of probably the next hour, but unfortunately we have to wrap it up. Ben, our director, is flashing at me. But we'll have all the information for you guys on our website after the show, so you can learn as much as you possibly can about these incredibly critical little species. They're the reason we have food to eat. A lot of people don't realize that. Thanks so much for being here, and we're going to come back and take a quick check of the rainy weather after the break.